What's going on with y'all? This is Dub, straight out of MAF, where we all about making a fortune. That's a topic for another day. This video is to show you guys how to make the most amount of subs in the least amount of time. First things first, you want to go to MLB 19 to Show Nation on your computer or your phone, whichever is your preference. Sign into the top right hand corner if you've never been to the site before. Next, you want to go over to the community market and saved searches. You guys are not going to have any saved searches right now because you haven't set them up. But take a look at the one I have right here. Max sell now, meaning that's the most that I'm going to pay for it. Minimum buy now means that's the least it's going to sell for. So knowing that, I set up my searches so I'm making at least 100 stubs on each flip that I do. Simple. Just pause the video so you can use all my filters. I'll show you guys how to set the filters in a second. But from everything above 1,000, the 1,000 filter, you're guaranteed to make stubs. Whatever cards pop up there is a good deal when you use these exact filters. 1,001 and up, I have two different sets of filters in the same ones. So you're going to have to look for the deals. They just narrow down. Unlike if you on your PS4 and you do like all gold or all silver filters, you're gonna get a bunch of cards that's not deals. With this, the search is so much more narrowed down. So for those of you that don't know how to set the filter up, it's gonna be on the left hand side, and you come down here and enter the name to actually name it whatever you want. I named it for the price that I'm gonna be selling it for. And the minimum buy now price and the maximum sell now price is what you want to focus on. Because again, the buy now price, you don't have a card to sell now, but that's what you're going to be selling it for. And the sell now price is how much you're going to have to pay. So set those filters up however you like. But you see how I set mine up. If you want to make 200, then just expand the numbers. And go from there and see what you can find. Play around with it, find something that fits you. But again, I got the filters right there for anybody that just want to do it the same way that I've been doing it. The rest of this video just me going through some of the filters so you guys can see the possible deals that you might have bought if you're into flipping, or that you might have passed up on to see if this method is best for you. And just some more tips that I like to use when using this method is I spend my whole stub balance. So if I got 40K, I'm going to spend my whole stub balance buying cards. Another thing is I'll buy 2 or 3 at a time. So if I find someone that's a good deal, I'll just buy a couple of them and then move on to the next one. I don't like to battle back and forth with people over one guy. Look at all the deals that I'm finding with these filters. To battle over one guy is just silly. Just move on. Put in the numbers that you're gonna put in. Put in 2 or 3, and then move on to the next person. You won't even know if you got it or not. You're already moving on to the next one. And after I buy, spend my whole balance, then I'll go to my PlayStation. I'll sell them. I just like selling them. Yeah, it's just easier to sell them on the PlayStation to me. I go into my inventory, and then I keep a pretty clean inventory, so I'm gonna know which ones are investments, and which ones I was just buying now to sell right now. The reason that I like this method over really any other method, I like investing too, but that can go wrong. I got some examples of it going right and some examples of it going wrong. Like right now, Bauer, I bought him 2 weeks ago and he's went down, but Sean Doolittle almost doubled off of him. So, it can go either way. But the reason I like this method is because, for example, I use an XP method while I'm doing this. My XP method, I barely have to touch the controller. I'm gonna be coming out with a video on my XP method. So like this video, subscribe, and I'll be putting that out probably right after this video. So the reason I like this method so much is I can be using my XP method while still making stubs. You can't get any better than that. And no method allows you to do that like the one I just showed you.